Hey guys, welcome back. So this is our second video. We have 19 subscribers now, and we almost got 750 views on or it might be a little bit more than 750 views on the first video we made. So I just want to thank you for that, and we appreciate your support. And yeah, let's get on with today's video. So as far as content's concerned, just let us know what you guys want to see. So this is my 91 Miata BRG. Jordan also has a 01 330 BMW E46 convertible that we can do some videos on. I don't think you guys really care for Ridgeline content, but if you do, I guess let me know. And Jordan and I also have a few Civics that we can do some work on as well. So just let us know what you want to see. And yeah, so today we're gonna do a differential fluid change on this vehicle here. And you really don't need that many tools. So all you need is, you've got a drain pan, you need a 23 millimeter socket and a 24 mil. And these are 1/2 inch drive. So I have an adapter on my 3/8 drive. You also need the fluid as well. So yeah, let's get started. So ideally, if you have like a car that's on coilovers or lowering springs, it might be easier for you to actually jack it up in the air. And what I would recommend is like probably do it, you know, where you have the front jacked up and the back jacked up at the same level. And that's because when you go and fill this underneath, you're gonna have the that kind of brass looking, coppery looking fill plug. That's what you're gonna be filling the fluid from. So when you do that, you want to make sure it's at a, you know, it's level. So when you fill it, you're not under filling it. So basically that bottom one there, kind of to the middle there, that's going to be the drain, and the one above is the fill. So let's get started on that. So after doing this, I would recommend to probably lift your car even if it is stock height, just because you're not really given a lot of room for leverage. Fortunately, I was able to get my fill and drain loose, so that's good. Something else I forgot to mention, you want to make sure that you loosen the fill plug before you take off the drain, because if you drain your fluid and you can't get the fill plug off, you're going to have a problem. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to remove the fill plug to kind of let air in as it drains, and yeah, I'll get that on video. So as you can see, I took out the fill plug, and sometimes you'll encounter where some fluid will come out if it's slightly overfilled. So that's what is going on there, and I kind of feel like an idiot because that fluid looks brand new, but I did get the car recently, so I didn't know. So kind of a peace of mind thing. So as you can see, I took the drain plug out, and yeah, it's draining. Another thing that's mentioned a lot on the internet, this stuff smells like straight buns, and like, yeah, it does. Now that you're kind of waiting for that to drain all the way, another thing that you need to do is on these drain plugs, there's actually a little magnet, so any like metal bits or shavings will be caught on this, so you want to clean those up. I don't think the fill plug has the same thing, but we're going to clean both of them off. Yeah, so as you can see, these are much cleaner than they were, so they're good to be reinstalled. Looks like it has stopped draining, so I'm going to reinstall the drain plug. Okay, so now let's just quickly talk about gear oil. So I know, at least for the NA Miatas, they all take 75 W90 gear oil for the rear ends. So they have 3 different kinds of differentials. There's an open differential, a viscous LSD, and just a normal LSD with like a clutch pack. So for the one with the clutch pack, you need one with a limited slip additive, and basically that's kind of like a friction enhancer for the actual differential, and if you don't put that in there, it won't work and probably will damage it. So make sure you do that. However, this car is a viscous LSD, where it kind of has like its own reservoir inside of the diff, so you don't need the limited slip additive in these, but I could only get this type of packaging where it's like malleable with the limited slip additive, so it's gonna be in there. I don't think it'll matter, so we're gonna put that in real quick. So there's like a little end you need to snip off on this. Dang, can you focus? Okay, so we're gonna take that, fill the fill, and I have a little paper towel here, and basically once that starts dripping out, that's when we will know it's the right level. So if you guys haven't been able to tell, Jordan's not here today. I think he's doing something, so I'm kind of on my own here. So I apologize for the lame video. I don't know. If you find this lame, I apologize. But you know, I really do want to know, like, as far as like content, what you guys want to see. So if you guys can just share in the comments, I'd greatly appreciate that. I need to get the fill plug. Yeah, I mean, this is stuff that I do anyway, so kind of the only difference is, you know, I'm just documenting it, so kind of just curious, so just let me know, guys. So the reason I got the malleable one is so you can frickin' pour stuff in here without needing like a pump or anything. So I'm just gonna do this. So I know you might be able to see it dripping a little, but that's from me spilling it just now, so calm down. So as you can see, oh my god, jeez. Anyway, yeah, that's a lot of fluid right there. Ripped to the floor, but yeah. That's it. So after looking at the clean fluid, I guess, I mean, the fluid in there didn't look super bad, but it was definitely a little bit old. So I don't regret doing this. I think on the forums, people say like every 30,000 miles. I don't know if that's like what it really is, but that's just what I read. All right, so I'm gonna clean this up and yeah, I'll start the next clip. All right, so everything is tightened up. Make sure you snug these up pretty good. Nothing like crazy. If you've done an oil change, probably as tight as like a drain plug on one of those. You don't want to really kill it because this is aluminum, so let that crush washer do most of the work and you know, don't kill the things. So now I did make a mess on the ground, which is really surprising, but I'm gonna clean off the case with some soap. All right, so it's all clean under there, and you might say, Nathan, why didn't you just use brake clean? Well, I would have, but I forgot that I didn't have any. I mean, yeah, if this is something you guys haven't done on your car, I would definitely do it. It's really inexpensive. Like if you have like the tools and stuff, it's like, which I had to buy those 2 sockets I didn't have. But as far as like the fluid, it's like less than 20 bucks. So it's kind of like a no-brainer, I feel like. So get your rear end changed. But yeah. So I don't know if we'll do it in this video or not, but I do have this air guide that needs to go in the Miata. So we might do like its own video as far as, you know, I'm not gonna add it to this one. But I can just do like a quick toolbox tour. I'm just trying to think of like some content for you guys. It's like pouring down rain, so I can't really move any cars right now and do anything else. But this is all my sockets. A lot of these were from my grandfather, passed down. So I got some of those, but over the years I've also gotten some tools myself. So a bunch of my sockets right here, and these are not the snap-on, these are the Pittsburgh Pro ratchets. If I can get that to focus. Yeah. Pittsburgh Pro. And these are really great, I like them. They've got, I think, 90 something teeth on them. So I've got the 2 of the 3/8, a 1/4 inch and a 1/2 inch, along with some wrenches. And I have this is a 1/4 inch torque wrench and a 1/2 inch torque wrench, along with some breaker bars. This is kind of like a randomness drawer. So I've got like, you know, some JB Weld, Loctite, hot glue, zip ties, flashlight, knife, gloves. Let's see what else I got. So this is my screwdrivers. So, you know, just normal screwdrivers. And these are also some picks as well. So if you need like an O-ring taken off or something like that, you have that. Some Torx, hex, and some magnets and crowbar. Let's see. This end always likes to pop off on the thing. Anyway, so some pliers and hammers. Always some good stuff going on there. This is kind of a random drawer. Got my level, some more Allen keys, Dremel bits, and this is like my impacting screwdriver. That's really good. Tape measure, drill bits. Another kind of random drawer, I've got some extra wrenches, but these trim tools are really good if you're doing like interior work. Some steel brushes, copper brush, C-clamp for doing brakes, and some extra ratchets I don't use. This is kind of my electrical drawer, so I've got some wiring, multimeter, OBD2 scanner, along with some heat shrink, other assorted bits. And this is like all my spray paint, brake clean, WD-40, acetone, whatever. And this is the power tools. Hate as much as you want. I like Ryobi. It's inexpensive, it gets the job done. So most of my stuff is that. I've got an electric ratchet. I think my impact air vacuum. So that's a tour of my toolbox. And here's some of my detailing supplies. So I know it's kind of cringe using chemical guys, but it's what has worked for me. So that's what I use for the most part. I've got some McGuire's stuff. They work pretty good too. So I've got 2 of my buckets, and this is my towel bucket. So yeah. And this is also another vehicle we have. This is a Honda VFR 1200R. Will likely get sold, so probably not a lot of content on this. And here we have a 2015 Corvette Z06. If you guys want any content on this as far as like, I don't know, driving experience or something like that, as far as like modifications, it's pretty much stock. I think it's lowered on some, I think these have like the leaf spring, so it's like the lowering bolts. But this isn't my car, so you know, we could still do some content on it, but you'll just have to let us know. For the most part, like, yeah, it's not something that's going to be modified, but yeah, so that's kind of going to leave, like, you know, my brother's E46 convertible kind of as a content maker, and we can also do some content on the Miata as well. Alright guys, so that's really it for today's video. I apologize if it was kind of slower / kind of like a talking video. But I really do want to get out there, like, what kind of content do you guys want to see? Would you prefer kind of more of like the entertaining side of things, or would you want something that's like more technical and kind of like educational? So I'm just going to leave that up to you guys. Let me know in the comments what you think, because I know Jordan and I, we want to make the best content possible for you guys. So just let us know on that. If you like this video, give it a like. And if you like the content on the channel, give it a subscribe. I'm very happy that we already have 19 subscribers, which I know is not a lot, but I think for uploading one video, that's quite impressive. So I do appreciate it, and thank you very much, and we'll see you next time.